to the 6 a.m. club where we start our day inspired. If you're tuning in, I know you're someone who values personal growth, someone who wants to start their day and weekend with intention. And today we are going to be talking about clarity. We all crave it, don't we? The certainty of knowing what's next, the confidence of making the right choice, the relief of not second guessing ourselves. But more often than not, we search for it in all the wrong places. We ask others what they think. We overanalyze. We keep ourselves busy, hoping the answer will somehow reveal itself in the chaos. But here's the truth. True clarity comes from looking within. Give yourself permission to pause and reflect. Think about the last time you felt stuck. Maybe you were debating a career move, trying to figure out a relationship, or just feeling like you weren't sure what direction to take in life. What did you do? If you're like most of us, you probably tried to figure it out by doing more, making lists, reading articles, listening to podcasts, seeking for advice from others, or maybe even procrastinating. We live in a world that glorifies action. We're told to hustle, to push forward, to keep moving. And while action is powerful, sometimes the best way forward is to stop moving altogether. Because here's the thing. When your mind is cluttered with noise, it's impossible to hear your own voice. When was the last time that you gave yourself permission to simply be, without an agenda, without scrolling, filling every moment with tasks? It's in those quiet moments, the ones we often avoid, where clarity starts to emerge. Clarity doesn't come from doing more. It comes from being still enough to listen to yourself. Imagine you're standing in front of a lake. If the water is stirred up, waves crashing, ripples everywhere, you can't see the bottom. It's murky. You have no idea what's underneath. But if you give it time to settle, the water becomes clear. You can see the reflection. Our minds work in the exact same way. When we constantly stir up our thoughts with distractions and worries and busyness, clarity remains out of reach. But when we slow down, when we take a deep breath and create space for reflection, we start to see things more clearly. So, how do we actually do this? How do we create space for clarity when life is moving so fast? Here are 5 simple ways to build moments of reflection into your day life. Number 1, morning stillness. I love this one. Before checking your phone or jumping into your day, take a few minutes to just sit with your thoughts. No distractions, no to-do list, just you. The second idea, journaling. Writing things down forces your brain to slow down. Even if you don't know what to write, just start with what is in your mind right now and see what comes up. Third idea, go for a walk without your phone. No music, no podcast, no text, just you, your breath, and the sounds around you. Clarity often comes when we least expect it. Fourth idea, ask yourself better questions. Instead of what should I do, try asking things like, what do I truly want? What feels aligned with who I am? Or what would I do if I wasn't afraid? And the last idea, practice micro pauses. You don't need a whole weekend retreat to reflect. You just need to take 30 seconds between tasks. Pause before responding to an email. Take a breath before making a decision. Little moments of stillness add up. One of the biggest reasons we struggle with clarity isn't because we don't know the answer. It's because we don't trust ourselves enough to believe it. We seek validation from others. We second guess our instincts. We let fear cloud our judgment. But what if, deep down, you already knew? What if the answer you're searching for has been inside you this whole time, just waiting for you to slow down and listen to yourself? So here's my challenge for you today. Give yourself permission to pause. Even if it's just for 5 minutes, no distractions, no outside input, just you. Close your eyes, take a deep breath, and ask yourself, what do I need right now? What's one small step I can take in the direction that feels right? You might be surprised of what comes up. All right. That's your Saturday morning dose of inspiration. If this resonated, please share it with someone who needs a reminder to slow down and look within. And as always, keep leading yourself one step, one pause, one moment at a time. I hope you have a great weekend, a great week ahead, and I'll talk to you next week on another episode of the 6 a.m. Club.